Hello everyone, welcome to my channel One Stop Placement. In this video I am going to tell you about break, continue, pass functions in Python. Generally we know loops are used to execute a set of programs for a specific number of times. But for example, if you take for I in range of 1 to 11 and print I, it will give you numbers till 1 to 10. But if you want to break suddenly at number 5, then you have to use break function. And if you want to skip any particular iteration, you have to use continue. And if you write any function empty, then you have to use pass. And we'll see everything clearly with example. Let us start with the break. For example, if you take I in range of 1 to 11, here I am checking the condition I greater than 5 and I am giving break if this condition is satisfied. Otherwise it will give print I, and finally it will print and. Now let us see how it is working. For example, let us take I value as 1 and let us take condition and let us take the output here. See, first I value is 1 and it will check the condition 1 greater than 5. It is wrong. So output break condition will not satisfy and it will print I, then output will be 1. And for loop, in for loop I will be incremented itself, I will be 2. It will check the condition again 2 greater than 5. It is wrong and it will print I value. And I will be incremented to 3 and 3 greater than 5 condition is false and it will print 3. And it will check number 4, 4 greater than 5 condition fails and it will print answer as 4. And it will check 5, 5 greater than 5 is also wrong, so it will print else statement, that is 5. And I will be incremented to 6 and 6 is greater than 5 is correct, so break function will be executed. If this break function executes, it will come out of the for loop and it will print the end. By this we can say that break function is used to come out of the loop and it will print the statements that is out of the for loop. For example, in this for loop it will skip out of this loop and it does not execute the remaining iterations and it will print outside the for loop statements and it will give you answer as end. Now let us see how continue works. It will let us take I condition and it is here output. Let us take I value as 1 and it will check the condition if I is equal to 5. 1 is equal to 5 is wrong, so it does not execute the continue and it will print I value. Then I value will be 1 and for loop I will be incremented to 2 and 2 is equal to 5 is wrong, so it will print value 2 and it will print incremented to 3 and 3 will be equal to 5, it is wrong, so 3 will be printed. It will check 4 and 4 condition is also false, so it will print I value as 4. And here 5, 5 is equal to 5, so it will continue, it is correct statement, so here continue will be executed. This continue means it will execute the, it will skip this particular iteration, then the conditions which is inside this for loop will not be executed and I value be incremented to 6. So here no output will be printed and it will be automatically incremented to 6. Now 6 will be, now I value will be 6 and it will check 6 is equal to 5. It is wrong, so it will print 6. So finally it will print till 10. Then the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does not print value 5 because it will skip that particular iteration. See here, condition I is equal to 5, it will execute this continue statement and it will skip this particular iteration. From it will start from again 6. So it will print value till 10. Now let us discuss about pass. For example, you have created for I in range of 1 to 11, but you don't know what to give inside this for loop. If you give empty like this, it will give you error. To avoid this giving error, we have to use pass keyword. It is used to skip from one block to another block. For example, if you give here, if you give print and without executing this, without giving any error in these two lines, it will print directly the end at the last. Now we will discuss everything clearly in the demonstration part. We already discussed break is used to break the iteration at the middle if this condition meets. This break is mainly used in the if statements, because if that particular condition is met, it will break the loop, and continue is used to skip the particular iteration, and pass is used to change from one block to another block. Now let us see with an example. Now we can use these control statements in both for loop and while loop. Now let us start with a for loop. For I in range of 1 to 11, and I am giving condition as if I greater than 5, break, else print I, and print end at the last. See, when you execute this, it will give values till 5. See, it is giving value till 5 and it is giving the end at the last, because when you met the condition I greater than or equal to 5, it will break the entire loop and it will come out of the for loop and it will print the end at the last. Now let us discuss how to use break function in while loop. Now let us initialize I is equal to 1 while I less than or equal to 10. If I greater than 5, break, else print I, and we have to use increment I plus equal to 1, and at the last print n. See, we will see we are getting values from 1 2 3 4 5 and we will get at end at the last, because when this condition I greater than 5 is met, then break statement will be executed. When this break statement executes, it will come out of the while loop and it will print the end at the last. Now we will see how to use continue in for loop. For I in range of 1 to 11, now I want to skip the number 5 and I want to get remaining numbers as usual. So that I used to take condition I, if I is equal to 5, continue, else print I, at the last give print end. See, when you run this code, it is giving value as 1 2 3 4 and it is skipping 5 and it is giving 6 7 8 9 10, and at the last it is giving end, because when I value is 5, this condition I is equal to 5 will be true and it will enter the if block and continue will be executed. When this continue executes, it will skip the particular iteration and it does not print the I and it will print remaining numbers as usual. Now I will tell you how to use continue in while loop. Let us take I is equal to 0 and while I less than or equal to 10, and I am checking the condition if I equal to 5, continue, else print I, and we have to increment I plus equal to 1, and at the last let us print end. See, when you run this code, it is giving 0 1 2 3 4 and it is not giving remaining numbers. because when we use continue, it has to skip the particular iteration, that is 5 value, and it has to give remaining numbers, but it is not giving, because when I value is 5, this if statement I is equal to 5 is true, and it will enter into the continue part. Then this print I and I plus equal to 1 will not execute, then I value will not be incremented. So at for every iteration after executing continue, the I value will be 5 only. So for every iteration after continue, 5 equal to 5 will be executed and this continue will be executed. So to avoid this, we have to use I plus equal to 1. Now you will get the exact answer what you want. See, it is skipping the value 5 and it is giving the remaining numbers. Now we will discuss how to use pass function in for loop. See, you have given for I in range of 1 to 11, but you don't know what to give inside this for loop. When you simply run this code, it is giving you error. But to avoid this error, you can use word pass keyword. Then when you run this, it does not give you any error. Then when you give print n at the last, it will skip from it will skip the total for loop and it will give print end at the last. See, so pass is used to skip from one block to another block. We can use pass function in while also.